Welcome to Series 2 in this walking tour of Chester, in which I just show you around the main features of Chester as if you were doing a walking tour, so that you can do your own sort of self-guided tour. So this is part 2 and we're in the Town Hall Square which is near the centre of Chester, a few minutes walk from the cross. This is a good starting place for if you want to visit Chester, or you want to go on a guided tour like this tour here, which is outside the main tourist information office, which you can book onto the tours, just pay cash in the office, or you can just start here and just walk around the shops and pubs yourself. And so we'll just do that now. So there's this statue, this sort of a meeting place. You got the cathedral, which is free to go in for anybody wants to go in. You just go into the desk and just say you want to have a look round, and they give you a ticket for nothing really, and there's a donation box. I think they recommend £4 apparently for the upkeep, for such a size of the place. And this is Northgate Street, which runs down to the cross that way and out north, or in the compass direction north, up to the Northgate. And then there's Upper Northgate Street, which goes right down to Liverpool Road and Parkgate Road, which they split off in like a Y sort of shape. And this is the Town Hall. It's a Victorian Town Hall, actually. It's just celebrated. So it's built in 1869, so it's 50 years, 150 years I mean. So it's no longer used as the council chambers, and there's a court in it's moved to a new building called the HQ building, so it's owned by the racecourse company now, so it can be hired out for weddings. There's also tours. You can actually go in occasionally, you can go in on a tour, but you can't, the public can just go in anyway and look round the main sort of reception area. If you ask at the desk. Yeah. This is the Coach House Inn, which is a good place to have a rest after you've been walking around. It used to be the Coach and Horses pub a long time ago, but it's turned into a hotel, eating place. It's got a nice outside area and also the inside area. The hotel rooms are above, reasonably priced for the it's quite a nice establishment. This is the Abbey Gateway, which leads, it used to lead to the entrance of the cathedral, the back entrance to the shop, but I believe that's closed now. There's a little courtyard with a Georgian buildings in. So behind the Town Hall is Chester Market, which originally in Victorian times was actually a market in the square, so that's why you've got this big square. There would have been Victorian stalls. That's since been moved into the indoor market, which is behind the Town Hall, which is an access steps just at the side. This is Princess Street. This is the old bus station, which has now been moved to Gore Stacks. So at the moment this is being demolished for the Northgate development, which is going to be a new shopping development and square. We just go around the back of the Coach House. They've still got the actual bus stands, which probably won't be here for much longer. These will not. This is some old information. 34 years in operation. The bus exchange closed. And that was 2017. And that's the new Story House, which is the old Odeon cinema. There's a theatre at the back. There's a cocktail bar at the top. Cinema in the middle. Library in the middle. And at the bottom doors there's a kitchen, cafe, eatery place. So this is Princess Street, and that's Chester Indoor Market. You can get up to the market that way, and also the Forum Shopping Centre to the side there. The entrance, you can walk down to it. So it's a nice Victorian building. So we're coming back up Princess Street, which is the former entrance to the bus station where the buses would have gone along, like this lorry now. But it no longer needs to do that, so it's only used for shopper hopper service, like a shopping, small shopping bus. Okay. Just a minute. You got the Grosvenor Hotel, operator barrier for traffic going. You also got public benches. You don't have to sit in the coach house. You can buy your food from a sandwich shop and eat them on the benches. There's cycle parking. There's a nice cafe actually. Cafe Gay is quite friendly. There's a newish sort of like Docket 64 sort of cafe, coffee shop, and there's a Dodo pizza restaurant which is new. There's a patisserie shop sort of taken over from Valerie's Patisserie called Sweet Elements. There's the old fruit shop, Francis Thomas. Stage Door Cafe. And there's a number of fast food places. This is the main entrance to Story House, the cinema, theatre, library, cafe. This is Hunter Street. This street doesn't lead anywhere really anymore because in the 60s they put the ring road in, so it's a redundant street, so earmarked for development probably. There's the Little Abbey Gateway. Not much is known about that really. It's like a little side lights there. Got no parking signs and spikes or something on the ground, so you can't go down there. So it's not a good idea. This comes to the Pied Bull Inn, which is a nice old-fashioned traditional pub and hotel. It's a lot older than the coach house. It's similar. It's 1535. It's an old coaching inn, so that's where you got the arches. It's where the passengers would get off the stagecoach that's coming from Birkenhead down Parkgate Road from the Wirral. They would have parked alongside these arches and let the passengers out from the rain, so they probably so they don't get wet. There's a number of steps to get in. 3 steps to get in. This is the menu. Nice interesting place. This is the blue sign. And there we go. Established 1535. So we just look at the sign now. The sign actually just says light refreshments, but they've opened a proper restaurant in the building next door, so they're expanded into it and it's a proper fully blown restaurant now. This is the sign, 31 rooms. We've got a Premier Suite, penthouse, 4 poster suites, superior double rooms, twin rooms and double rooms. It says they've got a beer garden at the back, which, well, I think it's a little courtyard. Oh, there's an old coaching sign. Not sure dates from that time really, but that's the time. Miles. So the coach route would have come in from Liverpool, Birkenhead, come down to Chester, then it goes down south to trying to remember where, Birmingham, somewhere like that. And this King Street, that's interesting street to walk down because of the buildings, really. Historic buildings go back to the 17th century. You can just see the brick destruction. Apparently there's an imp or something. I don't know why that was put there really. I think it was an imp trail, but I don't think you can get the leaflets. I think it's copying the Lincoln imp, and there's one in Chester Cathedral, so there's the imp trail. So have another look at the menu again. If you can see that. So it's all traditional British food. Beef, chicken, fisherman's choice, chips, mashed potatoes, got all the puddings there. Traditional puddings, signature dishes, pie of the day, ribs, belly pork, Tuesdays 2 for 1, jacket potatoes, there's a light bites as well, you got fish finger butty, piebald club, sandwiches, omelette. There we go. So we walk back along now, passageway. There's a little sign in the doorway, Chester's oldest existing coaching inn. Established 1473. Formerly the Bull Inn, also known as the Delta Hotel. It's reputed to be haunted. I think there's some ghost stories written on the walls. Right. Food hygiene's got a 5, which is the max, which is the best one. Handy to know. It's camera accredited. That's an old 2010.
Just taking it slowly.
Yeah, have a look at some of the shops. There's Picnic, which is a new small restaurant. So this is Northgate Street again. Going back along. Quite a nice day today for late. It's late autumn, it's nearly Halloween, so the climate in Chester is a lot drier really than other places around in Wales. It's a little bit warmer as well. So walking down southwards now towards on Northgate Street towards the Chester Cross. So see the time. We got the Shropshire Arms and the old library, which is used to be a coach works. That's the library. I think we just finish up at the Roman pillar. There's Roman pillars outside the coach house. They're taken from various places in the city and put a little plinth here. So we're going to have a look at this. That's actually Roman, it's 18th century column. But these two are bases from the baths, Roman baths. An engaged column base from the west entrance of the legionary HQ Principia. 5. There's some guttering from the barracks. Roman guttering from the barracks. Right, so we'll leave it here for this part of the tour. I will see you in section 3.